Our objectives for today's lesson are: identify the specialized structures of terrestrial and aquatic plants. Classify which plant could grow in a particular habitat. Internalize the importance of plants in the environment. Before we move on, we'll first sing a song entitled Parts of a Plant.
Plant parts.
Do you know the parts of plants, the parts of plants, the parts of plants? Do you know the parts of plants that make them grow and grow? The roots they hold the plant in place, the plant in place, the plant in place. The roots they hold the plant in place, soak up food and water too. Do you know the parts of plants, the parts of plants, the parts of plants? Do you know the parts of plants that make them grow and grow? The stem moves water up the plant, up the plant, up the plant. The stem moves water up the plant, bring water to the leaves. The leaves soak up the rays of the sun, the rays of the sun, the rays of the sun. The leaves soak up the rays of the sun and help the plant make food.
Okay, so let us recall our last lesson. Body structures of animals for adaptation and survival. Animals have different body structure in getting or eating their food and how to protect themselves from their enemies. Plants also have specialized structures to adapt to its environment. Identify the body structure of animals and give its habitat. Okay, so look at the first picture. What body structure is that? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to answer. Okay, so the right answer is scales. And the habitat is water. Okay, so your answers are correct. Next picture. Okay, so the body structure, feathers, and the habitat is land. Okay, so your answer is correct. Next picture. Okay, so the answer is wings and habitat is land. Next. The answer is fur and the habitat is land. The last one. Okay, the correct answer is gills. And the habitat is water. Very good. Okay, so unlocking of difficulties. So we will first know the meaning of the different words. First word is terrestrial plants. Okay, plants that grow on land. Second word, aquatic plants. Plants that grow in water. And the last word is specialized structures. So these are special parts of plants that will make them adapt to the kind of habitat where they grow. Am I familiar? Yes, me. So you're going to guess the correct answer of this question. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to answer. Okay, what specialized structure is common among roses and calamansi tree? So I'll give you 5 seconds to answer. Okay, so the right answer is letter C, thorny stems. Very good. Next question. Cows don't feed on talahib grass because these plants have. If your answer is letter D, you got it right. Okay, razor sharp leaf blades. Third question. Cactus can grow in dry soil and survive the heat of the sun over a long period of time because of its. Okay, the correct answer is letter D, thick and fleshy stems. Okay, so your answer is correct again. Okay, so today you're going to learn about the specialized structures of terrestrial and aquatic plants. So we will have first activity 1. The title is What Am I? So I'm going to show you pictures of plants and you give me the specialized structures or characteristics. Okay, first picture. Okay, so the first picture is pineapple. What do you think is the specialized structure of this pineapple? Okay, so the answer is it has spines in their leaves. Okay, so your answer is right. Second picture. Okay, so that is durian. So durian, its fruits has a pungent odor that protects them being eaten by predator. Okay, so your answer again is correct. Next picture, that is a cactus. So the special structure of that is it has a fleshy stem to store water for a long time and spines to protect from predators. Okay, so that picture is a lemon. Special structure is it has a thorny stem and branches. Its leaves and fruits have strong smelling oils that have unpleasant tastes. And the last picture is talahib grass. It has a sharp leaf that might cause you harm. Okay, next activity is classify me. Am I terrestrial or aquatic? So activity 2, where do I live? So you are going to classify the plants that can grow on terrestrial or aquatic habitat. I'll give you 5 seconds to answer to each picture. Are you ready? Okay, first picture. Next picture. Next. Okay, the last picture. Okay, so are you done? So these are now the answers. Terrestrial and aquatic plants. First, a rose. Another one, cactus. And the mango tree. So those are plants that belong to terrestrial habitat. And how about in the aquatic habitat? So we have water lily, water lettuce, and seagrass. So those are under the aquatic habitat. Okay. Oh, why? So I'm going to give you questions. Then you answer each question. Okay, so how did you find the activity? You find it easy or difficult? Or is it exciting? Okay, so if your answer is exciting or easy, okay, so our activity is exciting and easy. Based on the first activity, what are the identified specialized characteristics or structures of the given plants? So in our activity, we have the pineapple, then it has spines in their leaves. Durian, its fruits has a pungent odor that protects them being eaten by predator. Cactus, it has a fleshy stem to store water for a long time and spines to protect from predators. Next is lemon. It has a thorny stem and branches. Its leaves and fruits have smelling oils that have unpleasant taste. And the last one, it has a sharp leaf that might cause you harm. Based on the second activity, where can plants grow? So based on our activity, plants can grow on terrestrial and aquatic habitat. How will you take good care of the plants in your surroundings? Of course, to take good care of the plants in your surroundings, water them regularly, especially during sunny days. And of course, you have to cultivate the soil of the plants. Why is not advisable to touch cactus, rose, and bougainvillea with your bare hands? So it's not advisable to touch cactus, rose, and bougainvillea with your bare hands because they have thorns that might hurt you. How those plants differ from one another? So plants differ from one another by their characteristics or specialized structures. Why do plants play an important role in the environment? Plants play an important role in the environment because they can make their own food and they serve as food for living things. Living things depend on plants for survival. Without plants, humans and animals will not survive. What are the different habitats of plants? So, in our lesson a while ago, we have here the different habitats of plants. First, the terrestrial. So, any plants that grow on land or need to be on dry land to survive. They need nutrients to survive both from the air and the soil. So, we have examples here. the tomato, sunflower, and mango tree. And we have a lot of examples, no, in our surroundings. Then, second, aquatic plants. Aquatic habitat. Aquatic plants are plants that live in water. Examples, we have water lily. We have water hyacinth. Some aquatic plants are classified as submersed. Characteristics of submersed plants include having all or almost all of the plant growing underwater. Examples, we have the eelgrass. We have also the sago pondweed. We have also the water milfoils. Others are immersed aquatic plants. They have stems, leaves, or flowers that grow out of the water. Examples, we have lucky bamboo, golden photos, and kala lily. What are some specialized structures of terrestrial aquatic plants? So, on the given plants, we have the fruits, the flowers, the stem, the leaves, and roots, and pungent or unpleasant odors. Plants with waxy leaves like gabi leaves help protect themselves from dehydration as a result of too much exposure to sunlight. Okay, so that is a gabi leaf. So that leaf protect the plants from dehydration. That is because of too much exposure to sunlight. Then, some plants have also developed structure to store water, especially in the desert. It has fleshy stems to conserve water for a long time. It has spines to protect them from predators. Example, cactus. Thorns and hairs are some of the specialized structures of plants. Not all plants have thorns and hairs. Thorns and hairs protect plants from animals. Examples, bougainvillea and lipang aso. Specialized structures are important to plants in order to adapt to the environment. Shapes, sizes, and nature of the leaves are present in order to adapt to its environment. Like, for example, the leaves of a banana. So, it has a big shape. Stems of many plants have different specialized structures, like the euphorbia. Roots of the plant also adapt to their habitat. Example, radish. Grouping time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, you're going to classify which plants belong to terrestrial habitat and which plant belong to aquatic habitat. So I'm going to give you 20 seconds to answer. Timer starts now. Okay, timers up. Okay, so the answers are, under the terrestrial habitat, we have the strawberry, we have the lettuce, corn, sweet potato, onion. Under aquatic habitat, we have the water hyacinth, water lily, lotus, seaweeds, and hydrilla. Okay, activity 2, describe me. You're going to complete the table by supplying the correct answer. So, number 1, we have the specialized structure, waxy leaves. This description has fleshy stem to store water and spines to protect from predators. Example is a gabi. It has a waxy leaves. Another one, number 2, it has fleshy stem to store water and spines to protect from predators. Example of that is the cactus. What do you think is the specialized structure? Okay, so fleshy stem and spines. Then we have the description has thick and buoyant leaves for flotation. Example, water lily. So what is the specialized structure? Okay, thick and buoyant leaves. Okay, so I hope you have learned something from our lesson. So we'll have a quiz now. Okay, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds to answer that question. 5 questions. So choose the correct answer. Write your answer on your paper. Okay, so look at the answer of that questions. So number 1, letter D, 2, C, 3B, 4, 5D. Okay, so all your answers are correct. Very good. Okay, so for your assignment, you make a portfolio from cut-out pictures of plants from magazines. Describe each plant and be able to identify whether each plant has a specialized characteristic or structures. That's all for today. I hope you learned a lot for today's lesson. Thank you and God bless. Till next time. Bye!